It's late. You're lying awake, staring at the ceiling. The echoes of laughter, the warmth of a touch that no longer exists, it lingers, refusing to fade. You tell yourself to move on, but your mind won't let you. Love is an addiction. Dr. Helen Fisher studied the brains of the heartbroken using fMRI scans. She found that lost love activates the same neural circuits as drug withdrawal. The brain craves the past like an addict craves a fix, but you are not your brain, and you are not trapped. The mind clings to what is familiar, even when it hurts. If you're anxiously attached, you replay memories, stalk their social media, rewrite the past. If you're avoidant, you suppress everything, pretending you never cared. But a 2017 study in the Journal of Experimental Psychology revealed the truth. The harder you try to suppress memories, the stronger they return. Like a beach ball held underwater, it doesn't disappear. It resurfaces with force. What you resist persists. You cannot erase the past, but you can reframe it. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The words of Marcus Aurelius: the relationship ended. The pain is real. But suffering? Suffering is a choice. Epictetus said, if you are distressed by anything external, it is not the thing itself that troubles you, but your judgment about it. Your ex was never yours. They were a moment in time, and time moves forward. Art has a way of showing us what we cannot yet see in ourselves. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, a story of erasing memories, only to find that love lingers in the soul. 500 Days of Summer, a lesson in perception versus reality. Her, a man falls in love with an AI only to realize he was always alone. Books whisper the same truths. Attached, a guide to understanding how we love. The wisdom of insecurity. Why embracing uncertainty sets us free. Man's search for meaning. The proof that suffering only controls us if we let it. You are not alone. You are not the first to feel this, and you will not be the last to overcome it. Time doesn't heal. What you do with time heals. Neuroplasticity proves this. The brain changes based on what you feed it. If you keep reliving the past, those neural pathways grow stronger. If you replace them with new experiences, they weaken. So you must break the loop. Each time your ex enters your mind, disrupt it. Play a song you've never heard. Move your body. Walk a different route. Change the pattern. In Japan, they mend broken pottery with gold. They call it kintsugi. The cracks are not hidden. They are celebrated. Scars do not make you less. They make you more. 1 year from now, this moment will barely be a memory. But who you become depends on what you do now. Marcus Aurelius had a rule. If it will not matter in 5 years, do not spend more than 5 minutes worrying about it. And yet forgetting is not erasing. It is evolving. So the real question is not, how do I forget my ex? The real question is, how do I become the person who no longer needs to remember? How to truly let go. The path beyond heartbreak. You thought you had moved on? The days felt lighter. The silence was no longer unbearable. But then, a memory. A familiar scent. A song you forgot was once yours. And suddenly, you're back where you started. This is the mind's trick. The illusion of healing, when in reality, you are still shackled to the past. But why? Why does the mind hold on to pain when the heart wants to be free? 1. The hidden chains. Why we cling to the past? You cannot heal what you refuse to face. It's easy to say, I miss them. But what if it's not them that you miss? Do you miss the person? Or do you miss who you were when you were with them? Do you miss their presence? Or do you fear being alone with your own thoughts? Do you long for love? Or do you long for validation? The mind is an architect of illusions. It repaints the past, erasing the pain, amplifying the joy. It convinces you that what was broken was once perfect. This is nostalgia's deception, a polished version of the past that never truly existed. 2. The truth about nostalgia. A love story we rewrite. The past is a place we visit, not a place we live. Nostalgia isn't remembering, it's reimagining. A study from Harvard University revealed that the brain doesn't store memories as exact copies, but rather as distorted fragments. Each time you recall a moment, you unconsciously alter it, smoothing the edges, rewriting the narrative, and so you're not longing for your ex. You're longing for a version of them that never truly existed. 3. The echo of the past. How old wounds shape love? Not all heartbreak begins in romance. Some begin in childhood. Attachment theory teaches us that the way we love is shaped long before we ever meet the people we love. If love once meant proving your worth, you will chase those who refuse to see it. If love meant earning affection, you will seek those who make you fight for it. If love meant pain, you will confuse chaos with passion. Sometimes the hardest person to let go of is not your ex. It is the person you became in that relationship. The version of yourself who tolerated less than they deserved, and that is who you must truly leave behind. 4. Who are you without them? What is left when the past no longer defines you? There is a version of you that exists beyond this heartbreak. One who no longer flinches at their name. One who no longer seeks closure in places where none exists. One who no longer waits for a text that will never come. To find them, you must rewrite the narrative. Stop mourning the loss of a love that was not meant to last. Stop idolizing a version of the past that was never as perfect as you remember. Stop seeing yourself as abandoned and start seeing yourself as free. Healing is not waiting for time to pass. Healing is what you do at that time. 5. The art of rebuilding. How to become someone new. You do not heal by going back. You heal by going forward. Science proves it. Your identity is fluid. You are not a static being. Your brain rewires itself every single day. Your habits, your thoughts, your experiences, they shape the person you become. And so, ask yourself, who do I want to be now that I am no longer someone's lover? What version of myself have I been neglecting? What parts of me did I lose in loving them? And then reclaim them. Pick up the hobbies you abandoned. Chase the dreams you postponed. Go to the places you always wanted to go, but never did. Let your growth be the silent goodbye they never get to hear. 6. The future you haven't met yet. One day, you will wake up and realize you haven't thought about them in weeks. You won't even notice when it happens, but it will happen. The songs will lose their sting. The places you once avoided will become just places again. Their name will no longer feel like a wound. And you will be standing in the future that once felt impossible. And when you do, smile, because you made it.